So there used to be this YouTuber I used to watch, and he would do these vlogs where he would just be in his car driving, doing like errands and talking. So I thought, why not give it a try? So here we go. So today was super interesting, people. Why was it interesting? Because it's almost like I had like a million days in one. Have you ever had that happen to you? Where it's like you experience so much in such a short amount of time that it feels like many days have passed. First of all, I ended up having a really cool conversation with Taylor Hendricks earlier today, and I just really feel that since I've always liked her, we've always been internet friends, but after I did her podcast, I feel that really opened up more, just like, I guess you would say, we got to know each other more on a different level, and it was really cool, and it helped me understand like why I was so into her vibe, and she, I'm sure, understood why she was into my vibe, and I think it's really cool. It's sad that we never got to team up and then work against each other, but it's okay. We're teaming up in life now. But her and I were just chatting and just relating to each other on a lot of different things, and I just found so much healing in that, and I think it's so cool. Like, even though, okay, yeah, we didn't get to work with each other before, yeah, we didn't, whatever, but everything happens for a reason, dude. And I was meant to connect with her now, and how I am in my life now, and how I view things now. And I just think it's so cool. And like, when she's sharing with me certain things, and then I find myself relating to her, not only is it healing to me, but like, I don't know, dude. It's just like, I can't even explain it. It's only a Shelly Taylor thing, okay? And then I finally do cardio, because I always put it off. And I wanted to watch the second half of the David Starr and interview that Ryback had on his conversation with the big guy. So when I watched it, I was just like, dude, this is a clear example, seriously, of why I love David Starr and why I love Ryback. And it's crazy because I met both of them in two totally different times in my life. Like, Ryback, we were both under contract at OVW, and you know, we went through that whole thing together. He was part of a group that was very special to me, and at the end of the day, like, really saved me and my sanity when I was there. And then, you know, he's one of the few people that actually gave me the time of day after I got fired. And today I was thinking, I was like, dude, I regret, especially the more I'm hearing about him after WWE, because yeah, we've been cool and we've kept in contact, but we haven't had like full-on conversations about, like, you know, whatever. And so when I'm watching his content, that's when I'm finding out from the horse's mouth, like, what the deal is. And he talks about things that I'm just like, dude, yes, thank you. And to be honest with me, I know some people are gonna have their little opinion, but this is just my opinion. Some of the stuff that David Starr and Ryback talked about, and the things that Ryback does talk about in his content, I have brought up. And I feel that a lot of times I was looked at as a troublemaker. Now, I know some people judge Ryan too, and they try to give him heat. That's fine. But I truly feel, because I'm a woman, when I have shared some of the things that, like, not just Ryan, but other people have maybe brought up, I get labeled a certain way. And it's like, so for me, watching those two fellas talk about all that stuff, I was like, yes, dude, you know, talk about this stuff. This stuff needs to be talked about. Like, people need to know. And I get it. There's some wrestlers out there that could never really speak, because then they're going to lose their spot, and, like, you know, I get it. But it's so cool that there's people like Ryan And on the independent level, David Starr talking about things that need to be talked about, that need to be brought up, and not in a negative way, like they're burying people or like, oh, it's like being very, just having a mature conversation, and being that David Starr has traveled the world and made an awesome name for himself in the independent world. And then, you know, Ryback having not only his Ryback empire now, but that he has been in WWE, and he was a top guy in WWE. That says a lot, dude. Like, I know a lot of people too, they're like, oh, well, Ariel or Shelly, she's just mad and she's just bitter, and, you know, she was barely there. So, okay, cool. Maybe that's why people won't take me serious as well, because I didn't get like a big old spot when I was there, and I wasn't there for a long time. So maybe that's another reason why people discredit me, because they think that I'm just being bitter. So again, it's really effing cool that Ryan has had the wrestling career that he has with WWE, and he speaks about these things. Like, OM to the freaking G. That is so effing cool. Fred Mertz is back there, and he thinks it's cool too, because he's been on this ride with me from the beginning. So again, it's a lot of information that I particularly took because I was relating. Like, I'm sure some of the listeners can relate to an extent about different things, but there's just some things, either, no offense, either you've worked for WWE or you haven't. And if you haven't, there's just a part you're just not going to understand, and it's not belittling anybody, it's not lessening anybody, it's just the effing facts. And it's so inspiring to me, and it healed me, because it's like, I didn't want to share my truth just to like, oh, you know, this is gossip 101 or whatever. It was to help. And now I can feel at, like, I guess you would say peace, that there are people like Ryan who are speaking about things that need to effing be spoken about. Because in the end of the day, even just, it may not change things, but it's bringing awareness. And there's people that need people like that to have their back, you know? And I just think it's really effing cool that he's doing that. So I just thought, excuse me, why not just talk about it a little bit here while I had to run an errand real quick. Because to be honest with you, I'm trying to put my energy in check, because I had such an awesome defining day today, with from the conversation with Taylor to, you know, watching that David Starr and Ryback interview. And then, but the thing is like, it's a lot, and it's positive, and like I said, I healed so much, but it took a lot out of me. So I found that after my cardio was done, I was kind of depleted. And then, I don't know if you saw on my Instagram and Twitter and on Snapchat, but I put a little video of, I just needed some like inspiration, so I put on Fergie, or Black Eyed Peas rather, I'm a Bee. Well, first of all, I finished cardio. I finished cardio with my hums, and then I went to I'm a Bee, and that's when cardio was over, and I was like, you know what, I just need to dance it out, bitches. And you know what, I'm just going to share this energy with everyone, and that's why I post it, because A, it's funny, B, it shocks people that I shake my butt, so like I like to shock people, but C, I just wanted to like release. And I know that might sound silly to some people, but that's just what's up. And that's it. So, I don't know. I just thought I'd share that little insight with you guys. I know I haven't been very diligent on my YouTube channel. It's not because I don't care. It's just that, you know, I got a lot going on right now, and I'm just trying to really find my groove now that I have my OnlyFans, and along with my secret society. And something I was saying recently is the big difference between my secret society and my OnlyFans is the secret society is really a place where I also feel very safe in seeing how I feel, talking about certain things that I wouldn't on like YouTube or on Twitter even. So that's the big difference. Yeah, you still get sexy content, and the higher tier you're on, the sexier the content and the more of it you get. But it also has a lot of like me, not just the sexy side of me, but all of me. And OnlyFans, it's pretty much just the sexy part of me, which is fine. Like it's fine. I love it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's cool talking with people and getting to know my fans and connecting. So all good. But that's like the big difference. So if that helps anybody out there that's like, what is the effing difference? That's the big diff. That is the diff. Not just more content on Secret Society, but it's more of Shelly Martinez as a whole, not just hot ass Shelly Martinez, you know. So there you have it. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Because I don't have my exit for a little bit. I guess I could stop this right now, but should I? What do you think, Fred? I haven't really been watching that much YouTube like I used to. I used to really try to, during cardio, just watch different YouTubers that I enjoy. I know I should, but I feel it's good for me to take little breaks, because sometimes I get too down the YouTube, I guess you would say, rabbit hole. But there's people like Natalie Nightwolf and Stefan Gamato who I really enjoy their content, and they do the same kind of stuff that I do. And so for me, it's like a way for me to feel support, especially because I am online friends with them. So, you know, I do have that support. And I've had some really cool conversations with Natalie to where it was exactly what I needed at that moment. You know what I mean? And Stephanie, whoever you want to call her, she's so awesome. And, you know, I know right now she's kind of getting some backlash because she's on that show 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, and people are really going after her online. I think it really sucks, especially because her just being her and putting out her content. And I mean, there's been times I've written her privately asking her advice for certain things, and she totally gave it to me. She didn't have to. Like, she don't owe me nothing. So she's just a beautiful person inside and out. So it just bothers me that these people are like harassing her. Then don't follow her stuff then. If you think she's all these things, then just don't follow her. So I'm gonna make it a point tomorrow to watch some of their content because I do miss it. But yeah, you know, I have a lot of content that I have filmed already, but I still need to edit it and everything. And I have a lot of old footage that I need to start putting together for you guys, so you can see some cool moments. And that's gonna trip me out when I see Shelly from like 5-6 years ago. Holy smokes, that is gonna trip me the F out. But I'm in it with you guys. I'm in it with you guys. We're in this together. I hope everyone's being safe out there and you're staying as sane as possible. I know it's a really weird time in life right now, and you know, all you gotta do is try to stay positive. And if you find yourself not being able to get out of your negativity or that mindset, you know, just try to do things, even if it's just little things that make you happy, whether it's watching a funny show or listening to a podcast or your favorite music or the content on ShellySecretSociety.com or OnlyFans.com, Shelly Selfies, or you're watching live streams like on ShellyTV.com, you know, things like that. But no, for realsies, I know it's really easy to just let negativity take over and just let it defeat you. And maybe sometimes like we need to let that happen just for a little bit. But I'm here to tell you, like, especially if you've been struggling with it, like, I'm being your confirmation. Like, things will get better. Don't give up. I know it sounds so cliche and so like eye-rolling, especially when you're going through it. You don't want to hear that, but it's the truth, you know. And sometimes even when you roll your eyes at somebody saying that, maybe it still sticks with you, and so after a while you're like, you know what, yeah, like I do need to let kick out of this. Because trust me, I was in a very bad mood for many years with my broken heart of just wrestling and the people in it, and, you know, being in the business for 17 years. And I've had a lot of amazing moments, great moments, but the heartache just, I felt, killed me for a little bit there, you know? And I had to have a rebirth. And in that rebirth, it's like, I feel it's my duty to share with others that I get it. It's rough. And that's why my heart really does, like, have so much passion, my soul, for women in wrestling, because it is just something else. Being a female wrestler. And I just feel like days like today are totally what I'm about, and everything aligned today in a way that it hasn't ever. And so now I'm able to take that with me and move forward and heal. Darn it, like, all of us are hurting with something. We all need healing in some way, shape, or form. And it's a good day when you can, like, be like, wow, I healed so much today. Like, what the F? That is so freaking cool. I thought I was gonna never heal from that. And that's what today really marks for me. And now I'm coming on my exit. So thank you guys so much for listening to me. I hope you have a good rest of your day. When I get home, I will upload this. Maybe I'll call it something cute, like On the Road with Shelly or something, I don't know. You know me, I'm always theming things out. But anyways, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Sending love and light to you no matter what your beliefs are, positive vibes. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Shout out to my YouTube manager, Dells. You're awesome. Thank you for always pushing me to, like, not give up on my channel here, my lovely channel. And I'm still trying to get monetized, so if you guys could watch my videos, put it on the playlist in the background, or I already have a playlist, just let it play in the background. I need those damn minutes. Bye.